Good morning, YouTube, all social media accounts, platforms, whatever you want to call it. Today is Tuesday, which means I am at my transfer. On my way to the transfer, I just so happened to catch a flat tire, and nothing irks me more than a flat tire. Nothing, not even my wife. But the flat tire, or actually the tire was completely shredded, I mean. And what I should do, or figure out how to do, is upload that picture to this video, but I don't know much about how to work a camera or a video, so someone messaged me or something and let me know. But anyhow, that happened 3 hours ago. I'm just now getting to my location. But other than that, the trip went fairly okay. I have no complaints about anything else, but it did push my time back a couple hours. But enough about all that. What I wanted to discuss with you guys today is staying on course, staying on track. It's not smart to have three or four different situations going at once. You know, focus on what's in front of you. Don't be quick to just get sidetracked or distracted, I should say. And the reason for that is, for instance, if you're going to be doing this trucking stuff and you're taking it serious, you're hopefully progressing, that's the main focus of it all. That's the motherboard of it all. You want to progress. And if you got your pre-trip everything down packed, you hitting your gears right on time, you know how to control the truck, you know how to get to your deliveries on time. What else? You're showing up to work on time. You got your whole route mapped out in your head. You don't even need to use a GPS. You know how to do your e-log. You know how to do your paperwork. You're stacking your money. If you're doing all those things above, plus more, just maintain that for a while. And don't feel like you've made it yet. Don't feel like, oh, well, I'm successful, because the realness of it is you're not successful yet. That just means you're doing a great job at your job. But normally what I've been seeing lately is people, they do all those things right, and once a couple months go by, that's when they start being a theory doctor. They start mapping other plans out on top of all the stuff that they already have going. And what that can do is lead you down a different path than what you started out to do. Give you an example. Me, for instance, I'm driving, and all those things that I listed a few minutes ago, those are the things I actually do well. All of those things above. I'm stacking my money, got my crib, got my cars, my wife is happy, my kids is happy. What else? Everything is in order. But I look on YouTube, let's just say, we're not even going to use a real name. We're just going to say Johnny. Johnny is on YouTube talking about, he has a video called Pack Lease. And what he's doing is explaining to his audience how to do a pack lease and how to lease your equipment and do a purchase deal. Well, I look at that and I say, hey, I got all of those things in line. I got my bills paid, my money stacked. It's a perfect time to go do a lease. So I quit my job that I'm at right now, that's going extremely well. It's going so good. It's damn near perfect. So I just up and leave this job I'm at. and I go over to where Johnny is, because he says on his social media, you just type in this code, give my name for a reference, and we can get you in the door. Well, I did that, and I got in the door. But now I'm forced to start all the way back over, which means I have to, that money that I had stacked, I'm using that for supplies on the road to keep my hygiene, and now I have to put fuel receipts and pay for my own fuel. I have to maintain the repairs of the truck. You know, just everything that's digging in your pocket, you have to do now. All because you listen to somebody else on YouTube or Facebook or Instagram, and they're telling you about these sweet deals. Well, here's a news flash. Those deals are only worth knocking at the door if that's where you start off at. If you already started out somewhere else and you worked so hard 1 or 2 years or 3, 4, or 5 years to get to where you're at, don't just walk away from that. Because although that deal might sound so good right now, you have to start all the way back over. And all that stuff you spent 3 or 4 years accumulating, you have to maintain it. The only way to maintain it is if you still had that same job that you had before you quit. And Johnny, he ain't nowhere to be found now. He just told you to do all this, but he's not going to be sitting in that seat with you paying them bills. He's not going to be on the road with you teaching you how to drive. You might reach out to him 1 or twice and he may respond, but after that, you think he's going to be sitting there coaching you the whole way through, holding your hand? So these videos, I'm here to tell you, they're not something that's not reachable. They're just, how should I put it? They're not there for you to literally just do overnight. Those are 5-year plans that them guys have. That's for their situation. It may work for them, but it may not work for you. Hell, you don't see me doing it, and I've been in the game almost 2 years. And I'm happy where I'm at. I'm actually happy where I'm at. For where I'm at right now, I'm okay with where I'm at right now. I don't own my truck, but I don't have to fix nothing on it, you know? Like today, I had a flat tire. You think that I had to come out of my pocket to fix it? Nope. I called my company, or I called the company number that was on my trailer, which is Ryder, by the way, and they take too long to get to you. But my point is, you can't just up and leave what you started. Finish what you started first, and then adapt different processes along the way. Get to a checkpoint and then check out other things, sightsee what you like over here, but don't fit it all in once, because it's not going to work. You'll be scattered all over the place. So just take your time, keep mapping out, thinking about what you want to do, and then eventually it'll come together. But one thing at a time. The worst case scenario is you could get laid off, and then you could go seek out other opportunities. But if ain't nothing bad happen at your current job, why create problems and just walk off and leave? And you put yourself in a bad spot, because that money that was coming in, it came to a stop, because now you're making the minimum, you're making a minimum now. You're not even making your 36 cent CPM, whatever, whatever they start y'all off at over the road. I get paid by the mile, so I wouldn't know anything about that, but I get paid for my load. But anyhow, that's my advice. Take it or leave it, but I suggest that you get everything in line before you just up and quit something. Make sure you finish what you started, most definitely. But I didn't want to talk for too long today. I've been trying to keep it down to a 10-minute time frame, and I'm at 9.5 minutes, so I better cut it short. But please like, share, and don't forget to comment, subscribe, hit the notification, and I salute all my truckers.